Hello, my name is John Rosebush, and I decided to make a short video about the issues that Europe is facing when it comes to energy. So let's get to it. Europe today has about 5 years of fossil fuels remaining. That's it. Then they're out. No more fossil fuels, especially oil. Should be a huge concern. But natural gas, we see Russia's threatening them. So what are they doing? They're going out begging for deals for fossil fuels. It's not a way to run a continent or even a country. Just does not make any sense. So what are they doing? They're putting in wind and solar, the most less concentrated energy sources on the planet. Now, I don't know whose great idea that was, but it just doesn't make any sense. As you notice, the wind turbines keep getting bigger and bigger, and they're capturing intermittent energy, which means there's lows and highs, wind gust and wind slows down. And it's also, sometimes it doesn't blow at all. The efficiency of wind is the worst alternative energy source on the planet. Solar. It's not, granted, it shines on the whole earth, but it's not concentrated. So, that's why you see your big solar installations have, acres of mirrors to try to concentrate the energy source. Both these energy sources are not efficient and never will be a way to power any country or even a planet. I can't imagine it. So, because of the intermittent energy source, what are they doing? Installing batteries. I feel like they're wanting to power a car, not a country. Doesn't make any sense at all. My new energy invention is based on river flow. River flow is the most powerful natural energy source on the planet. Period. There's nothing else that compares to it. You got France, which got a huge amount of nuclear power, but the world's getting scared of it after, especially what's going on in Japan. But all around the world, they realize they can't get rid of the waste, and the possibilities of a unbelievable disaster is not only likely, it's happening around the world. Climate change. Look at climate change. The oceans are rising. I mean, what Europe is doing, what Western Europe is doing, is not solving any problems. It's actually making the problems worse. I've posted a great deal on LinkedIn and Google about the subject, attempting to get the attention of the countries in Western Europe. I haven't never asked anybody for a penny for this new energy invention that I've created. Not a penny. Today, I'm asking for assistance. I've ran out of money. I'm one individual. And I've worked on this for 9+ years, funding it and everything else. It can create a alternative energy, clean, constant energy for $100 million a gigawatt, theoretically forever, without the use of feedstocks. It actually has the ability to make every country in Europe energy independent, be able to operate all your vehicles by creating hydrogen or electricity, be able to power all your everything else in your country. Actually, many times over if you want. It's based on river flow, and I've went through all of Europe, and it had this new energy invention could power your countries cheaply. So what am I facing every day? I'm facing power companies that are afraid of this. I'm facing oil companies that want to keep their share, even though they cannot produce enough energy today to make your country secure or your continent secure. It does not make any sense. I haven't asked you for a penny, just assistance, just from one country. You know why? So I could bring together the right people to show this to the world in a responsible way. If I've had a couple dozen offers from hedge funds for the few to benefit from this. But I'm trying to make sure that the poor and the middle class benefit from this new energy invention. And that is the most difficult thing in the world, is to try to get the world to work with someone that wants to benefit the poor and the middle class. You people are living in a complete bubble. 10% of the people in this world own 85% of the wealth, even including your countries and in the United States and throughout all the third world countries and China and India, everywhere. The statistics are very, very close to that. So when someone comes along and says, hey, I want it to benefit the poor and the middle class, the world doesn't know what to do with me. But I just need the assistance of one responsible country. You know, your unemployment rate is in many countries 20-25%. Your deficits your debt load is completely bankrupt almost throughout Europe and United States and the rest of the world. If we don't face these challenges head on and solve them now, we never will. As oil gets less and less, and by the way, there's countries all around the world are running out of oil. It isn't just Europe. Everywhere. We must be able to power this world if we want a sustainable planet for humanity without the use of resources. Biofuels cannot be the answer. We cannot grow enough food to power our world and feed 7.5 billion people. I believe the new energy invention I created is the only answer to sustainability for mankind on this planet. Now, I don't know what you people are afraid of, what the leaders of the world and the scientists and engineers are afraid of. I haven't asked for money. I just asked to assist me in getting this validated and help me implement a responsible way that makes a healthy world. That should not be a difficult thing. You know, and when we talk about risk reward, the risk on this is a simple matter of assisting me a little bit, and the reward is independent, strong nations throughout Europe and the rest of the world. This should not be a difficult choice. It should be a very simple choice. I decided to make this video because to try to get your attention. You know, I know Siemens and, you know, GE and ExxonMobil and BP and Shell, they're large companies. And, you know, they haven't developed a way to solve your issues. I have. I know it sounds like, you know, this may be crazy, but I'm a very educated man. Matter of fact, I worked for a major oil company, and we had platforms in the North Sea. So I've worked with English people before and people from Scotland. You know, I'm here to assist. I'm almost 60 years old. I've worked on this for 9+ years. I can tell you right now, this new energy invention works. And I know I'm skipping all the avenues that I should be going to bring this to the world. But there's so much corruption that if I don't, it will be corrupted, exploited like everything else has been in this world. And it will not help the poor people and rebuild a middle class in this world. We cannot continue to pay our actors $10-20 million for one movie that's 20 people's lifetime earnings. We cannot continue if all the politicians are wealthy. The Wall Street is wealthy and the actors are, and leave everybody else behind. That is also a non-sustainable track. So why don't we come together, bring the world together, elevate the poor and the middle class, quit using our natural resources and our carbon resources, figure out a way to sustain 7.5 billion people, and grow an economy around the world where anything is possible and everybody has a chance to a great life. That's what I'm asking you to assist me with. Again, you don't see me here asking for money. And if you go through everything that I've published and every video that I have, I'm asking for assistance, not money. My goal at the start of this 9.5 years ago was to create an energy source that could theoretically last forever and sustain humanity permanently. And I have succeeded. All I'm waiting for is one responsible country to email me, to call me, and to assist me in bringing this new energy invention to the world that will save humanity. 98% of human activity in this world, energy is involved in. We cannot sustain a modern society without energy. We can't even sustain humanity without energy. So please email me, call me, whatever it takes, and let's get going in the 21st century, and let's give our kids a future. I thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.